All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister of Bridge, has fired right back at ex or former DSS Chief Mike Eji-Ofo. Barely few hours, he called for the extradition of Simon Ekpa from Finland to Nigeria. A former director of Department of State Service, DSS, Mike Eji-Ofo, has called for the extradition of Simon Ekpa, a Finland-based leader of the Biafra in exile, Prime Minister of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. Eji-Ofo, in a statement on Tuesday, June 4, described Ekpa's action in Finland as worse than those of Nnamdi Kanu, and demanded that he would be sent back to Nigeria for trial. Simon Ekpa is not a genuine representative of reasonable people, but rather an influencer of misguided elements. Eji-Ofo stated if he's serious, he should come back to Nigeria and direct people to commit crimes. He is a voice for misguided elements. He's not a voice for reasonable people. I can't be listening to him. Most people cannot be listening to him. Eji-Ofo ordered the Nigerian government to initiate negotiation with Finnish authorities to repatriate Ekpa. What he is doing in Finland is worse than what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing. He should be repatriated for trial, he emphasized. Now, this is what this Efulefu Eji-Ofo said. Now, Prime Minister fired right back at him and said this. Prime Minister released this. The same Ex.Dss criminal crying over Biafra Liberation Army and shouting extradite Simon Ekpa, he was kidnapped by the Nigerian terrorist army in 2017. Was it Simon Ekpa? Soldiers kidnapped me, says Ex.Dss Chief Mike Eji-Ofo. A former director of the Department of State Services, DSS, Mike Eji-Ofo, has revealed that 3 of those who kidnapped him in 2017 were serving military officers. You see, the same guy who today is calling for Simon Ekpa to be extradited from Finland cried over when he was kidnapped by the same people that he is defending today. I mean, our people, and the thing is this, some of these people, like I said, are from our side. With the name Mike Eji-Ofo, is definitely an Igbo person. And these are the people they are using against their own people. He's today shouting, calling for the arrest or extradition or repatriation of Simon Ekpa from Finland, that Simon Ekpa is not representing anybody. But the same guy, he came out, in fact, to expose Nigeria, DSS, how they kidnapped him. It's the same guy today that is calling the same government that kidnapped him, that nearly want to kill him, demanding millions from him for his release, is today supporting what they are doing and asking the same government to go after Simon Ekpa that is doing the right thing. You see, some of our people, I don't know what is wrong with some of the people, our people mainly. Now, this is what the statement he released during the time he was kidnapped by the same people. A former director of the Department of State Services, DSS, Mike Eji-Ofo, has revealed that 3 of those who kidnapped him in 2017 were serving military officers. When they kidnapped him, was serving military officers. Eji-Ofo made the revelation Tuesday morning during a live AIT town hall meeting with 10 kidnappers on rampage. Leadership recalled that Mr. Eji-Ofo was kidnapped along with his driver between Okene and Obijen in Kogi State. At the time, According to him, while he was traveling from Delta State to Abuja, in an interview he granted afterwards, he said his abductors demanded 30 million ransom and revealed they were not Fulani headers, but Fulani gunmen who had nothing to do with cattle rearing. Do you hear that? This was an interview he granted after he was, released by the kidnappers. And during that time, when they kidnapped him, they demanded 30 million from him. Whether the ransom was paid or not, we don't know. Definitely that ransom will be paid by that time. He's the same guy today, coming out today, saying that Simon Ekpa is not doing right. That Simon Ekpa should be repatriated from Finland. Simon Ekpa should be arrested by Finland. Simon Ekpa should be stopped by Finland. The same guy that the zoo government today is covering is the same guy that came out today to attack Prime Minister. But like I said, Prime Minister don't cross his path. He will finish you and expose you. He will finish you. That's why I said this is funny sometimes. He's an Igbo person. Well, it's not a surprising thing. Many people today that are fighting Prime Minister today, they are mainly from Igbo side. They are Igbo. Some of them are even fighting for the Biafranas. But because of that hatred, some of them today and the envy, they are just fighting Simon Ekpa for no reason. Simon Ekpa, the only person that is defending Biafra. The only person that is now putting Nigeria in a very difficult situation. The only person right now, the Nigeria themselves are crying night. Simon is their nightmare. Because Simon is exposing them. Simon is finishing them. Simon is doing what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he learned from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the same guy they are today trying to stop, trying to buy everything. And this Efulefu called Mike Ejiofor has come out today. He was even lucky they didn't buy him during that time they kidnapped him. I don't think he would have come out today to sit where he sits today to demand the extradition of Simon Ekpa from Finland to Nigeria. I don't think, even if it's during that time he was, kidnapped by so-called DSS, like he said in his interview, the people, he said it, he made it clear, the people that kidnapped him, he said they are not Fulani herdsmen. Rather, they were military men serving under Nigeria. That's to show you the kind of country or people or forces we have there. Those people that are committing all these crimes today, some of them are into government. The military that you see today, they are terrorist military people. Zoo. All of them were recruited from this their group terrorists. So this is crazy. We'll stop here. Leave your opinion.